I'm doing the job that nobody loves to do, which is pulling weeds, in this case from my back porch flower garden. I've done this a couple times over the summer, and it is always a challenge. Now I've got grass that's growing in here, and I don't really want to put some of this stuff in my compost because it's starting to get seed heads on it. So I'm going to do something a little bit different instead. I'm going to make a liquid feed out of these weeds. So let's go ahead and do it. First of all, I'm going to finish pulling up my weeds. I have a plain old basic bucket here, and I'm just going to take all of my lovely weeds and I'm going to push them down into this bucket, smush them in. Yeah, I was going to put this in the compost pile that we're building, but when I started to see all the roots, pulling up the grass by the roots, I did not want that to sprout, and I've got a lot of things with seeds on it, and I did not want that to sprout either. So I'm just pushing all of these way down in here. Let's get just a few more. All right, now we're just down in our compost area, and I have a nice big packed bucket of weeds. This is just your basic, bucket. I'm just going to fill it up all the way up, keep it all good and submerged. Hey, it's interesting because the water in here has been in the sun and the hose, and it's coming out hot, which is actually not a bad thing for this. It'll just help the process. Okay, it's getting to the point where it's about to submerge. I want to keep all of this submerged, sort of like when you ferment vegetables. All right, now here's the trick. See how this stuff floats up to the top? I want to try to keep it submerged way down. So in my pocket, I will produce a 1-gallon plastic bag, which I'm going to fill with water. I could fill it with rocks, but in this case, I'm just going to fill it with water. Or this will serve as a weight. I could also put some rocks in here, a brick, something like that. That would also work. There we go. That is sealed. I'm just going to set this down on top of everything, just like that. That's going to weight everything down. And then I am going to put a top on this. I do have some leakage there. So we're just going to leave this for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to get good and stinky. We're not going to want to smell this. But then what we can do is we can take out, and you want to use a ratio of about 1 part of the concentrated weed fertilizer to 10 parts of water, and you can use it as a liquid feed for your garden plants. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll feed our fall plants with that. So we're taking weeds and weed seeds and weed roots, and we're making something of them. Thanks so much for watching. I hope your garden's growing well. Take care. Bye.